Hi there, Dal from Challengers Comics, here to talk to you about all of this week's amazing new books. Such a huge week. Patrick wanted to talk about stuff, and I said, no, it's such a blockbuster week that I've got to be the one to tell people how much amazing stuff that it's a small week. It's just tiny. It's just a really. Blood Hunt number 5, the conclusion to the actually really good vampire Marvel Universe story. I thought this was pretty fantastic all the way through. Solid art team. Pepe Larraz doesn't need to be spelled for pages. Jed MacKay creates a really fun story with a bunch of cool twists, and in 5 parts, it gets in and gets out without really extending the story unnecessarily. Good stuff, good conclusion. Saga's back. Saga 67. I've been reading this since issue 1, and this was the first issue where I genuinely forgot a major plot point because it's been so long since the last issue came out. And I was like, oh, that character's dead. When did that happen? Who did that? Hopefully you'll remember better than I will. Another fantastic issue of Saga. I'm never going to stop reading this. I just hope they come out a little closer together so I can remember more of what's going on in the story. Super Pets, Identity Crisis. Kyle Starks writes and draws a story in this. Kyle Starks writes writes a story that Mike Norton draws. Bite Wings in it. Tony Fleece writes. Oh, okay. Yeah, anyway. Here, Tony Fleece, Mike Norton, Kyle Starks. So many good people. I can't remember what all they do. Ultimate Spider-Man, issue 7. Marco Cicchetto, Jonathan Hickman. You're still reading this. It's still very good. What if Donald Duck became Wolverine? I don't know, man. I just sell them. X-Force number 1. I thought this was really solid. I was unsure of what this book was going to be because I don't know Jeffrey Thorne from anything. I think Marcus Toy's a good artist. It's a fun cast. It's a cool new setup for X-Force. It gives Forge a lot more of a storyline, more of a direction. He's not just the tech guy who's building stuff in the background and doesn't really care about what's going on. He is the driving force for X-Force now. I thought this was solid. And also, I didn't talk about it last week because I don't usually talk about these things on Instagram and TikTok and MySpace. What are we on? I thought NYX number 1 was really good. So if you didn't pick up NYX number 1 last week, good news, nothing really came out this week, so you got plenty of extra money to pick up a book you passed on last time. NYX number 1, very solid first issue. All of that, and I would say so much more, but I'm just going to say more this week at Challengers Comics and all comic shops. We hope you stop by. We hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. Keep reading comics.